Did you see Tribe 9 Steam reviews? Game's looking cooked right now? Wait, really? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
To anyone, return and a prayer and a sprayer. While stand and imagine the unbelievable hardships he faces as a full-time gacha gamer, streaming for a grueling 6 hours a day. The man has to endure intense pulls, questionable RNG.
Oh my god. Mostly negative reviews. We got Reddit posts here as well. Alright, let's see. Terrible game, barely any free pulls. The game has very poor performance on my rig, and I had to turn off VSync. Okay, okay, nobody plays games with VSync on. Fighting overworld enemies you run into all the time is tiring as heck, and if you retreat, you go all the way back to the last TP spot. Don't play this game, lol. I could see the overworld enemy part being annoying. Really loved the beta. Left a review for it with glowing marks, but I can't recommend the full game. They've completely gutted all free-to-play currency. Feels really poorly balanced now. It doesn't feel possible or feasible to keep up, and the pay structure is extremely predatory. The biggest thing for me is that the removal of a banner currency from the treasure chest removes most of the fun from exploring. There's no satisfaction from finding secret chests or doing tricky puzzles now. The chests feel lifeless. Why even bother putting effort into the puzzles or exploration when I get nothing? Ooh. One of the worst cases of bait and switch that I've ever seen. Almost all free-to-play rewards were part of the game during beta are gone. More than 90% of the free-to-play currency is gone. Everything from dailies, treasure chests, and achievements is less than 5% of what you got before. You can only get the currency from Battle Pass? What? How did they do that? Carlos literally said he played for 6 hours and only got 13 pulls. What the fuck? Excluding compensation, it's 15 pulls after 11 hours. That's not what needs to be fixed. The bait and switch is in. I'm extremely sad to say that I can't recommend the game. The release product is such a bait and switch from beta. Damn. Devs added easy reroll. What they didn't tell us is that they would remove the 160 easy pulls you could have gotten for the guarantee from clearing chapter 1. Ooh. Oh boy. Damn, this guy was so happy to introduce everything about the game, and then he added edits to say he doesn't recommend the game anymore. Damn. Are you gonna try Tribe 9 to see how dog shit it is? I literally played it yesterday. I'm also sponsored for it on Saturday or Sunday. Yeah. Spent like 5 hours playing, and once I realized I wasn't even close to the 10 pull, immediately uninstalled. Ooh. Imagine losing the sponsor because the game EOS is before your... No, there's no way. Game doesn't feel like a gacha game, so that just happened. Okay, ban this guy. What the fuck? 3 skins in a battle pass? Hoyoverse could never. Well, apparently Hoyoverse gives you, free-to-play currency, though. That's a nice skin, though. At least Hoyo isn't stingy as fuck with pulls. I played 3 of their games and can confirm this is indeed cap. They are very stingy. I mean, unless you don't play ZZZ. Like, didn't 1.4 ZZZ patch literally feed people like 120 plus pulls or some shit? Like, huh? Yeah, and comparatively, 140 pulls? Yeah. Compared to this game, everybody's saying you can play this game on release for 11 hours and only get 15 pulls. By the way, tell me what gacha game you can play on release and only have 15 pulls. Even Hoyoverse games you play on release, you'll probably at least, if 11 hours of playing, you'll probably at least have, at the beginning of a new account, probably like 50 plus pulls easily, 100 free pulls per patch is stingy. What non-stingy gacha do you play? Dragalia, bro, how do you... I think people are not understanding what is like normal versus stingy. Dragalia Lost is not what you should consider norm. Dragalia Lost is end of service for a fucking reason. It's because they gave away too much. Is it like Dragalia Lost is the opposite end of the spectrum, where they gave away too much and nobody wanted to spend money, and the game made $0 and then went end of service. Like this is not the example that you think it is. Oh, here, and he says, and what happened to Dragalia Lost? The game got to the end of story and finished. As far as I know, it never did poorly financially. Are you what? Drageli Lost barely made that any money comparatively. What? This guy is in his own little realm. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, listen, it's kind of sad because I do think the skin is really cute. I don't know. I like the design, but kind of sad to hear that everybody's doom posting the fuck out of the game. I didn't get far enough yesterday to get, because I'm still technically in the tutorial, right? Tribe 9 is prime example why JP's gachas will never surpass the NA Korean ones. Dev's too dumb. That's not why. You want to know why Tribe 9 is a prime example of why JP gachas will never surpass CN and KR ones? Because why do you think Japanese devs think this is okay? It's because the idiots in Japan eat it up. Japan has the most predatory gachas out of all the fucking gacha games out there, but they fucking eat it all up like candy over there. Japan loves them. They dump tons of money. And unfortunately, because Japan continues to accept this type of slop, the Japanese devs think it's okay. And so the Japanese devs keep making more and more predatory or just like same predatory mechanics. And the cycle continues, right? So if we want this to stop on the JP side, the Japanese players need to stop playing the same slop gacha games that have been coming out of Japan for the past like decade. But they keep playing it, you know? Like, it is what it is. Calling sponsor slop and predatory? No, I'm just calling the Japanese gacha sphere, right? Wouldn't they benefit from global relevance? I'd agree with you there if... I hate to use this fucking site, but I'd agree with you there if FGO just, and obviously this is just like one fraction of like the POV here, right? FGO doesn't have a PC client, so there's like not that, but it's just unfortunately makes a tremendous amount of money regardless of global. So if you don't know, like good 80 to 90% of FGO's revenue is from JP, right? So they don't fucking care. Like global for a lot of JP games is just like, in my opinion, at least the older ones, is a afterthought, right? Like they don't care. It's like there and they're like, oh, it's nice. It's a little bit of extra cash, but JP's their main focus. To be fair, it was the Dangan devs' first time trying a gacha type game. Okay, but like, I don't like that. It's like if someone already invented the wheel and everybody sees that the wheel really works well for fucking vehicles, and then you're like, nah, I'm gonna try square wheels, bitch. It's my first time trying vehicles, so I'm gonna try square wheels. Like, what? Just fucking try the wheel everybody else is doing. There's a bunch of fucking gacha games that set a precedence on what you can do. Like, hell, like literally all the gacha games nowadays just fucking basically copy paste mechanics, like same fucking currency standards, and just do the same thing. And it's the same, right? Why not just do that? Like, there's a fucking blueprint out there. Just follow it. Why try to do something new or different and then just, like, shoot yourself in the foot, right? Tribe 9's dev is the one that made Atelier Resleriana, and the global version is EOSing soon. I mean, I don't know anything about that game, so I can't tell. China is no different. You just look at the exception. Let's think about it. Genshin Impact, Chinese. Honkai Star Rail, Chinese. Wuthering Waves, Chinese. Zenless Zone Zero, Chinese. Arknights, Chinese. Nikkei, I mean, it's Korean, but owned by China. Like, Infinity Nikki, Chinese. I mean, say what you want. I'd say most of the Chinese gacha games, especially the relevant ones, they more or less follow the same general, like, blueprint, you know? Girls Frontline as well, yeah. Love and Deep Space is super greedy. Does Love and Deep Space give you 15 total standard pulls or like pulls in 11 hours of playing? I don't play Love and Deep Space. This is a genuine question. Chat, the reason I'm saying this is because we have a Fobbit here who played Tribe 9 for 11 hours at the beginning of release, and they got 15 total pulls. I don't think there's a single gacha game on this list that will give you that little. Okay? Say what you want. Maybe, yes, Love and Deep Space I've heard is predatory as shit, but I don't think it's that predatory. All right? That's the point we're making here, right? 35 total, 15 from game, 20 from mail compensation. Don't count the compensation. That's not a genuine experience. The compensation is because they fucked up something, right? That's like including fucking, like, no, we're not counting compensation. We're just counting what the base game gives you. Like, the devs didn't release the game thinking, all right, we've included for the first 11 hours 15 pulls, and then we're going to deploy error compensations. That'll fix it. No, they weren't planning that. That was after the fact, right? So I started loving Deep Space, and it's definitely not as predatory as Tribe 9 is doing. Yeah, like, bro, fuck all that. Dailies don't give you shit. So dailies don't give you pulls either in Tribe 9? No? That's what I'm saying, right? Like, what did they think they were cooking? Genuinely, I am really confused as to what they thought they were cooking with all this. I don't understand. Good one, devs. I don't like that. Can't even be greed. Like that's just stupid. It's greedy and stupid together. Like, I don't understand how they could come to the conclusion that that was
game
okay.
gives currency from dailies,
Exactly.
so it makes no sense.
Exactly, which is crazy because I said, like, I didn't just say when I highlighted through this that it was just Chinese games, right? I said every game I'm pretty sure on this list is not as predatory as that. And there's lots of JP games on here, all right? This is why I'm very, very confused as to what's going on here. Like, how can that happen? How can a genre set all these precedences and then you decide to make a new game pretty hyped up, right? Connected to some pretty big IPs. Well, not directly, but like, you know, indirectly as a developer, and then just shoot yourself in the foot by trying to do something different that nobody wanted, you know? Read this. Yes, we've all seen this headline. This is why it's so weird now. Because everybody was like, oh, the fucking developer is so nice. They're gonna make it so that players don't need to feel like they need to log in all the time, right? Get the, you know, don't feel like you have to make sure you don't get capped on energy and stuff like that. But like, that isn't enough to compensate for the fact that you literally can't get pulls out of anything, you know? I don't know. This is why I respect you saying facts. Look at the other games they made, you'll understand. It's Hero Games, no? Or are they not Hero Games? Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of Do It Night Abyss. Okay, the other games they've made. Wait, is Dokkan Battle bad? Alright, Blood. Time to defend your goat. Is Dokkan Battle bad? No, that's why I'm shocked. Okay, so genuinely, what's happening here? What is happening here? It makes no sense. Dokkan just makes the entire game worthless with power creep literally every single year. Okay, but like, sure, right? But do they give you enough currency from just playing the game? They do. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know what Tribe 9's devs were cooking. This just feels very weird. It makes no sense. I want to see what the devs reply will be.